link right to Sports World Radio, and you can call us and talk about the topic we are talking about or ask us a question that you got. Now, let's bring in the co-host of Sports World Radio, my good friend, and he's been with me for almost 6 years now, Mr. Sean Mann, the update man. What's going on there, pal?
Welcome, everybody, to Sports World Radio on this Friday, October 18th, 2013. Currently, the time is 7:07 p.m. on the East Coast and 4:07 p.m. on the West. It is a beautiful day. It's been beautiful all week out here in Idaho. And, yeah, the new feature's working really well. And I'm doing well. Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, man. You know me. I'm always doing good.
Weather nice down there in San Diego?
Of course it is. If it wasn't, I would tell you, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Wouldn't I? I would tell you, right?
Yep.
So there you go. All right. So what's the first topic of the day there, Junior?
All right, the first topic of the day that we are going to get to, we're going to get everybody caught up on what's going on in the Major League Baseball playoffs. As you all know, we have a Game 6 coming up tonight, the Los Angeles Dodgers at the St. Louis Cardinals. And Jeff, and everybody coming in to the show, this should be a great game tonight. Dodgers know it's at stake. They win, they force Game 7 tomorrow. If not, the Cardinals go on to the Fall Classic. What do you think?
We only have one game tonight?
Yes, one game tonight. Tomorrow would be 2 games if LA pulls it off tonight.
Well, I you know me, I picked Dodgers and Detroit in the World Series, so I got to root for the Dodgers.
Yeah, well, like when we did
Wednesday's
show,
they
I kind of had a prediction all along that the Dodgers were going to win Game 5. They better be ready to show up and play. Otherwise, if not, they're going to have a long night in St. Louis. And the key for them is to keep the crowd quiet and get right after the St. Louis pitching. If not, that's going to be a problem.
Well, they got Kershaw going tonight, don't they?
Kershaw's got to be on his game tonight. He's going tonight, and he's going to win the National League Cy Young Award. No doubt
about it. And if I remember correctly, I think I picked him too.
Yes, you did in the first half awards.
Yeah, we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna make Sean go back and listen to all that crap. And he has it all written down. He doesn't even have to go listen to it, do you? You have all the awards.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt
down,
to go back and listen to it. And again, unless I missed anything, because I always do type it down. But listening to it again, it's not a problem.
Have him go listen to it and see what the picks I made and make sure I'm right, because I can't believe I got 3 out of the 4 right in the National League and 2 out of the 4 right in the American. Yeah, 2 out of the 4. I didn't do too bad, man. That's not bad. And right now, I still have Detroit and the Dodgers in it. And you want to know something? If they make the World Series, I'm going to be a little pissed off at myself for not putting some money on it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. As for St. Louis, we got to do what they've done with the 3 games they've won. They got to outpitch, they got to outhit, they got to outplay the Dodgers in every category.
Yes, they do, but with Kershaw on the mound, they got a better chance. I'm thinking Kershaw is going to do it tonight. And then who did I got going tomorrow night?
Tomorrow, let me take a look here for you real quickly. Just a minute. I'm just checking that while we go right along here. Let's see. Schedule for tomorrow.
It's not Greinke.
Tomorrow, if it's Game 7, it would be, how do you say that guy's name? RYU against Wainwright.
RYU?
Yeah, RYU. I don't know how you say it.
Ryu?
Yeah, the Japanese pitcher.
Ryu.
He would start Game 7 tomorrow.
Yeah, Jeff, you'd be surprised how much luck you can buy with a few billion in your pocket. Yeah, I know, and I know who he's referring to, too.
Shocker goes, I'm still sad that the Blue Jays stunk this bad.
Well, you want to know something? They look great on paper, but you don't play the game on paper. You play the game on the field. And on the field, they sucked.
And Shocker also says, go Cardinals.
And you want to know something? You know what other team looks really good on paper and sucks on field? The New York Football Giants. And I'm a Giant fan, and I'm saying that. Okay, I had a nice conversation with my dad the other day about that. I told him that they were 0-6. He almost had a heart attack right in front of him.
Well, maybe they'll get their first win of the season against Minnesota, but we'll go over our picks tomorrow.
Are you kidding
for
me?
The NFL.
Are you kidding me? With Josh Freeman starting over there, the only thing Josh Freeman's going to do is hand the ball to Adrian Peterson. You know? If they don't win on Monday night, I'm going to be highly upset. Highly upset. In fact, you want to know something? I was thinking about it last night. The Giants come out here to San Diego. Okay? I'm going to go out there to the game. I'm going to carry around a sign that says Giants, Giants, Giants. You suck! Giants on one side in big letters and you suck on the other. I'm going to get the whole stadium chanting it. And I'm going to be wearing my Giant jersey while I'm doing it. That's crazy, man. 0-6. By the time they get out here in December, they should be 0-10, 0-11. Going for 0-6.
Yeah, that's right. The
going for
0-6 Giants, shocker.
Yeah, going for 0-16, Giants. Get that first-round pick. Go after Clowney. Yeah.
Well, we'll get to football in just a sec. We stay in Major League Baseball. In the American League Championship Series, the Boston Red Sox prevailed 4-3, and they are just a win away from going to the World Series.
He takes me away.
The last time was 2007, and I couldn't be happier than I am right now.
Oh, shut up. He takes me away from talking about the Giants to talk about his Boston Red Sox. What a freaking homer.
This is why I format the show. We're going to talk about baseball playoffs just to let everybody know. Yes, I'm very happy about it. They win tomorrow. They go to the World Series. And I can get
tomorrow.
A bunch of champagne and celebrate.
They're
and
not
going
to win
away.
tomorrow. Scherzer's going to go in there and beat them.
I don't think so.
I think so.
No, not in Fenway.
I think so.
No,
yeah,
it's not going to happen.
Yes, it is. Yes, shocker. I agree with you. The Giants are looking forward to the Giants. I like to see the Giants get the first or second pick so they can get Clowney and get some freaking defense. Right now, their defense sucks. And you want to know something? They should bring back Steve Spagnuolo. What the hell was his name? The defensive coordinator?
Steve Spagnuolo.
Thank you. Steve Spagnuolo. Bring his ass back as a defensive coordinator, please.
Yeah, because he played a big role in helping the Giants win that 2007 NFL championship against, I know.
And you want to know something? It's time for Gilbride to go. The offensive coordinator? It's time for Gilbride to go. Let's get a new offensive coordinator. I'm tired of it already. And the Detroit Tigers and Scherzer are going to go into Boston and win Game 6.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Because the way I look at it...
Because you know who's going to pitch in Game 7, right? Verlander.
Nah, I don't see Detroit winning. I just don't see it happening.
I don't care what you don't see.
They knew very well that last night they would have firm control of the series. Red Sox did exactly what I expected them to do.
I don't care what you don't see.
2 out of 3 in Detroit, going back home, knowing that they've got the home field advantage. I say Boston is going to win tomorrow night's game. I think Buchholz will bounce back compared to what happened in Game 2, and I think the Red Sox have a very good chance to wrap this series up tomorrow and get to the Fall Classic, first time in 6 years. And again, I'm really, really happy with that. They're just a win away from going to the World Series.
You want to know something? I'm going to say something that Golick says a lot to Greenberg, to Greeny. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're an idiot. There's no way. You don't think Matt Scherzer's going to go in there and shut them down? You're crazy.
I just don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening.
Well,
you know what? I hope you're going to watch the game tomorrow night because you're going to watch it happen.
I don't think it's going to happen because let me tell you something that the problem is with the Detroit Tigers, and they've been talking about this all through the sports networks. The problem with the Tigers has been leaving men on base, grounding into double plays. That's hurt them so much in this series. And I know the Red Sox haven't hit the ball well either, and they've left men scoring position. But even Jim Leyland has said that we are not playing very well in the series, and our problem's been leaving men on base. That's been the problem, and you saw it happen last night. And double plays will not help you out when you're trying to come back and win a ball game. Because the Red Sox bullpen has been phenomenal. Breslow, Tanichi Tazawa, Koji Uehara. They have outpitched them in the bullpen.
Boy,
They've really done a great job.
Boy, you say those names real easy like. But that other guy named Yui, you couldn't say his name?
Tanichi Tazawa.
See, look at you roll that freaking Japanese name right off your tongue.
I had to practice it before the show.
I'm sure you did. What was the other name you said?
Koji Uehara.
Koji Uehara? Gotta say it with some oomph. Koji Uehara. That's the closer, right?
Yep.
That's the guy that closed that game the other night, right?
He closed it, and he has been sensational.
That guy's got some
for the Red Sox.
That guy's got some nasty stuff. I'm watching him pitch. He's got some nasty stuff. But you know what I noticed when he pitches?
Yeah.
When he throws the ball, he's not looking at home plate. Did you notice that?
No, not really.
Okay, when he throws the ball, he's looking at the dugout on the first base side. What the hell is that all about?
Is he trying to be like Louis Tiant? Because Louis Tiant had a way of, when he pitched, he would always kind of look at the green monster, and then he'd release the ball.
Louis Tiant looked at second base before he turned the ball, before he pitched the ball. I mean, he started looking at the catcher, totally go look at second base with his whole body, and then go back and pitch the ball. That was Louis Tiant. Louis Tiant was, you know what? I used to love watching him pitch growing up. Because how he pitched was so original, it was great. In fact, growing up, I had a wiffle ball league in my backyard. I had a huge backyard with a fence and everything. It was great. We had a wiffle ball league in my backyard, me and my friend. And sometimes I used to pitch like Louis Tiant, dude. I used to enjoy the heck out of watching him pitch growing up. So in my wiffle ball league, I used to pitch like him sometimes. Sometimes I used to pitch like Kent DeColve. You know who Kent DeColve is?
No.
Kent DeColve is... too bad Wes isn't here. Kent DeColve is an old pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates who pitched one of the very first low sidearm pitchers. Kent DeColve. Go look him up when we get off the air. You'll find out who he is. He wore these weird freaking shaded glasses. He was a really skinny pitcher. But he was freaking awesome because his pitching style was whacked. Now you see it all the time, but he was the originator of it. The originator of the sidearm, but he was low sidearm. It was really weird, dude. I used to pitch like him sometime.
But I really think, though, that the Red Sox have a very good chance of winning the series tomorrow night. Just because they're at home, they did what they had to do. If they were down 3-2, then yeah, I would be concerned. That's why last night was a must-win game for the Red Sox than it was for Detroit. Because I knew going up against Max Scherzer and then possibly Verlander, that was going to be tough.
1-2 punch,
and I'm just saying, I think the chances are good for Boston than they are for Detroit. Detroit's going to have a very tough time winning tomorrow. They couldn't win Game 6 against Texas a few years ago.
How many runs did they score in the game yesterday? Detroit.
Only 3.
And how many did Pittsburgh Red Sox score? 4, right?
You're right.
That's the most scored in the series, correct?
Yeah, and this whole series has pretty much been all about pitching.
Correct. So you cannot tell me that you can't see Max Scherzer shutting them out tomorrow. Correct? He did it in the game he pitched last time. They lost they lost the game when Max Scherzer got knocked out of the game.
That is true.
Okay, then. Max Scherzer shut them down last time, and he'll do it again this time, only the bullpen better freaking hold it.
Yeah, but that's true, and the bullpen for the Red Sox has been stronger than the bullpen of Detroit.
That's why I said you're an idiot, because I just proved it to you. Last time Max Scherzer pitched against them, he shut them down. The only reason why Red Sox won is because Detroit bullpen couldn't hold it.
Well, actually, if you look at last night's game, Lester got revenge against Sanchez. Buchholz is due to do the same thing against Detroit because he got roughed up and he gave up 5 runs and
that's what's going to happen again.
6 innings.
That's what's going to happen again because I happen to think that Scherzer is a better pitcher than Buchholz.
No,
I don't think Buchholz is all that good.
No. I do not see Scherzer having another good game again. I expect that the Red Sox are going to attack them and work the pitch count up, work around and be patient as hitters, and then they're going to go out there and do what they always do at home.
Lose.
Beat the Tigers. I think we got a very good chance to beat Detroit tomorrow because we've got the home field advantage, and Fenway